Hello viewers, it is Super GT here, and today we're on Forza 7 in the newly updated Endurance Hopper. So the new rules, one quick stop, quite a good change, and no more sim damage, so it's just down to fuel and tyre wear. So no getting mortally wounded on lap 1, turn 1 by the non-braking idiots. You still get hit obviously, but at least you won't have damage. But here we go. So I've got a couple of cars for this class. The BMW M3 GT2. Was it? Yeah. I made a Mercedes yesterday, which was okay, and a Corvette, which you've seen in the Sonoma video. What's going on with this wire? I'm going to make another one here. I've got the BMW, as you can see in the background there. I've got quite a nice paint job on it, courtesy of F4H Force 1. Very fast driver in our team, very good painter as well. So I'm running his paint job on that. Looks pretty cool. Now this car, if you watch that Sonoma video where I was driving the Chevrolet, it was this car that won the race. So I'm very interested to see if I can do anything here to tune it. Let's see if anyone has made a tune. I think 834 PI. So that looks like the best you can get out of this 834. So something a little bit different here. I'll tune up a car first. But yeah, hello everyone. Welcome welcome to the video. Oh, before we do anything, I've got to show you something. Let me just make the webcam a little bit bigger so that you can get a better view of this. Because right here I have an Xbox One X box, and inside this box is an Xbox One X in this box. Oh yeah. Good shit, good shit. Ho ho, baby. Yeah. I've got it. I'm not playing it right now. I'm still using the Xbox One S at the moment. But yeah, I've already got the One X, baby. It was actually in another box, so it was like an Xbox One X box, and then inside that was the Xbox One X box, and inside that was the Xbox One X. But yeah, good stuff, good stuff. I want to see if we can upgrade this thing, because so that clearly makes it too powerful, so we have to go with that restrictor plate. It's already got the best brakes. Doesn't look like there's much I can do. Maybe rear tyre width. Ah yes. Oh no, it's too wide. That's too wide. What about this one? Ah, there we go. That's the pretty much the only upgrade you can do. Upgrade the front tyre width. So we do that. Tyre compound note. Change the rims maybe. Although I find that they always make it worse. None of them make it go up. It always makes the PI go down. Yeah. So we just leave it on the standard. Okay, so that's the upgrade, just front tyre width. Yeah, there's so many boxes. It was so confusing. There's this, I don't know if you've seen on Google, like one Xbox box. It just goes on forever. And one box for an Xbox One X box. It's like, what? Let's tune it. Let's tune this bad boy. I'm kind of guessing here because obviously I haven't driven the car just yet. So hopefully this works out. I can't remember the set I was using exactly, but we'll try and find something approximate and see if it works. too high. So we're just going to do a bit quicker, quick bit of tuning, and then we'll go into a race. Oh, downforce. Lots of front. I'll put that towards the back, and then 130. I seem to like 130% for the brakes, and then I'll put that up to 85, and that's 20. Okay, we'll go with that. I'm doing an online hopper, yes. So just going to tune this car up quickly, then we're going to jump into the Modern GT Endurance hopper. So I've got a couple of cars available to me. Where are we going? Multiplayer, there we go. I think Forza 7 is a very good game, but it's very buggy and incomplete. I'll go along with that. Kind of what does work, works very nicely. But yeah, there are constant issues with it. So don't be surprised to see this game actually crash a couple of times during this stream. It's happened to me lots. So I complete a race and then it goes, and then it resets, and oh. Oh, there's only 3 of us. No, thank you. Would you play Forza 6 over Forza 6 now? Did you mean Forza 7? Even though Forza 7 has its issues, I would still rather play this. Like, Forza 6 is kind of in the past. That's done now. Larbo, hello mate. Okay, what's going on here? Like 10 of 21, oh my god. This is the problem when you're joining one of these hoppers. You do have to often wait quite a lot. But obviously, that'll give us time to talk about this new gift that I just got. And that is really stupid. Like, you see I backed out of that hopper, but it's still loaded VIR. So it's using up the capacity of the Xbox just to load VIR, even though I backed out of that lobby. What are a Forza progression? Doesn't make sense, mate. What are you trying to say? Oh, they're on lap 1. We'll get there eventually, don't you worry. Is forward 7 any good? What? Forward 7? Can I join you if I play Forza 7 PC? I believe you can. Crossplay is available on this game. Come on. Intermission countdown. Okay, I'm in at least. I can give this car a go, see if it works. Assist, manual. Okay. Good. When can you play on the new Xbox X? I can play on it now if I want. I can play it anytime I like. There's an embargo obviously on like gameplay footage and stuff, so I can't just show everything. Well, I can play it now if I want. What wheel are you using? This one. It's a funny type of wheel called a controller. Were you at Silverstone today? No, not today. So you might have been on my Instagram. So that picture of the Porsche 919, that was from about a week ago. So I went to Silverstone, and again that's going to be another video which will come out next week. So I went to Silverstone with Porsche and Xbox, and we did a couple of events. I drove a couple of the cars, like a 911, 718, pretty cool stuff. So a video of that's going to come out very soon as well. Are you using trigger lock for your brakes? No, just a normal controller with no. Oh, I'm on pole position. Here we go. "21 laps, and it's the really long. Not the long. Just the straight lines. Whoa, now that is stable. I can tell you that. Oh mate, that is absolutely on rails. I was saying that on that Sonoma video. The BMW in that video just had so much grip. It looks like I'm lacking down the straights though, which will be hard on this track because it is just straight lines. Oh, Audi's gone for the lunge. Driven myself off. Okay, it's going to be an interesting race this one because I've got like 0 straight line speed. That Audi's just going to go past me every time. Oh my god. Idiotic driving back there. I don't know how I grinded off those tyres. I was totally expecting to spin around there. I think on this kind of track with the long straights, this car isn't that suited, but I'm going to cut him off around the outside. He's absolutely on rails though. Handles like a dream. Yeah, it's just 2 drag strips basically, separated by a couple of 2 corners. It's a very simple track. I quite like this track actually. There's certain tracks that when they come up in the vote, I think, yes, I want that track. Not because it's a good track, but just because it's entertaining and it'll probably bring a good video. Like normally when I see something like Lime Rock Chicane, I think, yes, vote for that. That's gonna cause carnage. So I've got no straight line speed here, but I'm just easily getting away. I'm not even driving that well, to be honest. But he's got such good cornering. You can take the corners really quickly and then onto the straight you're going really quick already. It'll take quite a while for the others to catch up. As if you're first on a Z4, yeah. I don't know how. Well, you saw it just now. The other people just messed themselves up. I'll go into the pits at the end of this lap and then that'll make it a bit more interesting. But yeah, this should not be happening because we saw that Audi just go flying past me. This is on the Xbox One S, so I'm still on the old Xbox. But I think this hopper seems to bring out some really good racing actually. I mean, if you get out into the lead like this, it can be boring, but the people in this lobby mostly seem to have more sense. Mostly. Like, not completely though. Right, we're going to the pits. Make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe lap around at the back for a bit. Yeah, so tyre wear and fuel consumption is on. So they've changed it from sim down to that. So there's still fuel use and tyre wear to contend with. Tyre wear is, I think, the main thing you want to look at. Fuel, you can probably do the whole race on one set of fuel or one tank of fuel. You don't need to actually come in for fuel. You actually have to come in for the tyres, really. Okay. Yeah, I think this is possibly the best handling car I've got in this division. Oh my god, you can't see anything in that view. There's glare on the window. Sounds like I'm inside a lawnmower. Unfortunately, this race might be a bit boring. No one can join me. That's weird. Should be able to. I guess that might just be the game messing up. I don't think that's something I'm doing wrong. People are always able to join me on Forza 6. There's like 10 people in the lobby waiting to race with you. Okay, well at least the lobby will be full for the next one. Okay, so someone's saying there the lobby's full. So that's probably why no one else can join. Turn 10, make it a 48 player lobby. Can you imagine the carnage in a 48 player lobby? Going into Rio, first turn in A class. And the guy in 38th place doesn't brake. And you've got a 48 car pile-up going into turn 1 at Rio. Can you imagine the scenes of devastation? I'm not sure where everyone is. 200 players should be a thing. That would be mental. 48 cars at Long Beach. Yeah, what would be the worst track? I think in Rio Coast. Rio Coast is tiny. And like, on the grid, the car at the back will be like pretty much right in front of the guy in pole because the track is that short. Although Long Beach would just be awful. It always is. Going through that roundabout at the beginning, oh, that would be banter. Stuntman Daz, hello mate. Welcome to the stream. My plan very soon is to do the 243 lap endurance in Sebring. I would like to do that soon. I think the Nürburgring one, people really enjoyed that for some reason. Like watching me play a game for 9 hours. Something very appealing about that for some reason. I can join with a copy of Forza 5, right? You certainly can. You certainly can, mate. You can join on any Forza, mate. Even Forza 1 on the original Xbox. They're all the same. Oh. But yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. I'd like to do that. Well, I wouldn't like to do it. I don't think I'd particularly enjoy it, sitting there for 9 hours. I think it would take 9 hours. I don't know if anyone of you have done it. I'm pretty sure that standard 81 laps takes about 3 hours. So obviously you're looking at 3 times that. So 9 hours. It's 240 laps against AI, unfortunately. It's a single player Forza Cup race. But yeah, I mean, in the Nürburgring 50 laps, I did try inviting people to an online lobby, but the whole game just crashed. I don't think I would have lasted 50 laps without the game crashing. So that's why I did it as single player. Okay, it's getting boring now. There's only 7 of us left in the lobby. There's only 6 of us. This is the problem with this hopper. People just aren't committed to the race for the long term. They just give up. Too much curb through there, but it's alright. Okay, we're more than halfway now. People quitting, they're losing. Yeah, well, I mean, even if I was, let's say there's 18 people in a race and I'm 15th, as long as I'm having a close race, I'm still interested. I don't care if it's for last or for second or for first. But that's the unfortunate thing. People crash too often. The gaps become too big and then you're not racing anyone anymore. Four places open in the lobby apparently, so there is opportunity to join. Get some good races in. So I mean, this is a different way of doing an open lobby, I guess. It's not my own lobby, but at least you can still join me. Forza pit stop is complete bullshit. Yeah, it's about time they updated it, to be honest. Sometimes you look at the amazing visuals and you think, it's good, like that it looks nice, but you're neglecting other things as well. Like playing Gran Turismo, that has a really cool pit stop animation. And you actually have to decide when to stop the refueling. Things like that. It's so simple. But it has got 700 cars and you can play in 4K, so there is that. Press up and... Oh yeah. There is no tyre wear. Well, the fuel's 100% still, and the tyres are 0%. So obviously, Forza 7 being Forza 7, it actually isn't fuel and tyres. It's nothing. It's just cosmetic. Well, you still have to do a pit stop at least. Is GT better than Forza 7? It's hard. It's a really hard question. I really like both. In a way, I don't want to say like this one is better than the other one. I kind of just like both in different ways. Forza 7 has a lot more content, that's for sure. Like GT Sport doesn't have a huge amount of content, but what is there is good. Yeah, but if you want competitive racing, like proper matchmaking and stuff, GT Sport is the way to go. Although having said that, I've had a couple of league races on this game and they've gone well. I suppose it is just who you're playing against, I guess. Okay, this race is going on way too long. Don't you get bored of all the GT Sport versus Forza questions? Yeah, it is kind of... I mean, in a way, there's only one situation where that question really matters, and that is like someone who has both consoles, but I can only afford one of them. Like, oh, I'll buy the one which is better. Okay, GT Sport's better, I'll get that one. Or Forza's better, I'll get that one. because I can only afford one. I mean, if you've got both consoles, just buy both, because they're both good. So had a nice clean league race. Yeah, I mean, it depends who you're racing against, I think, on this game. I think the physics are very good. They allow close racing. Just depends. I mean, standard hopper is just full of idiots, mainly, so you're not going to have a proper race, really. It's possible, but most of the time it's not going to happen on Forza. How are you guys racing league? So by league we don't mean the league's function that's on the main menu. We just mean like an official site, or how to describe it. So an external website has just organised a league. So we'll meet together on this day, and you'll get invited to a lobby, and then so that kind of league. So you might have seen on the channel I did a Lamborghini Super Trofeo race at Suzuka. That's an example. It was just a private lobby. You sign up and then you get invited, that kind of thing. And that was actually a very good race. So this is kind of what I mean, like, the game does work. Well, sorry. No, the game doesn't work. When it does work, it's very good. Let's put it that way. But it just doesn't always work. Yeah, only 6 people. We started off with about 13, but then people just gave up. So I'm currently in 3rd, but first and 2nd are just around the corner, but they still have to pit. Did Super GT do a review on Forza 7? I haven't yet, no. Perhaps I could do one, but I don't really do reviews. I kind of review the game as I play it. I do give quite a lot of criticisms to the game in my videos. How Asian are you? Well, technically I'm 50% Asian. My mum is from the Philippines and my dad is English, so by that standard I'm 50% Asian. Skeleton body, yeah, Filipino as well. Yeah, baby. You're pretty fucked up then. Oh, that's really nice of you to say. Okay, second place has just gone into the pits. Find out how scratch. No. Well, we kind of know, but there's nothing we can do really. We'll use the controller. Yeah, there's a big misconception that I use a wheel. Quite a lot of so many people comment on my videos and say, you know you'd be quicker with a wheel. It's like, no, I know that I will be slower with a wheel. If I'll be quicker than a wheel, I'll be playing with a wheel. Let me tell you that. There's a reason why I'm playing with the controller, because I'm quicker on the controller. Do you do any of the ORL or Delta races? No, not at the moment. And do I speak to... I don't speak to Gallop, unfortunately. No. I would like to learn it. but the problem is I wouldn't be able to use it very often. But yeah, none of the Delta races at the moment, or the ORL. I don't know if ORL has a league at the moment. The only other league I know of is the Tora Carrera Cup, but I'm not part of that at the moment. I'm not in a private lobby. This is a public hopper, so anyone's free to join. And I think it's actually full already. This car is very good actually. It's very, very solid through the corners. Very good. Straight line speed isn't all there. I could perhaps tune that to be a little bit different, but it's so good around the corners that it doesn't matter. It's almost like Red Bull in F1. Perhaps not in the last 2 years, but when Vettel was winning, like they didn't have the best straight line speed, but they were just so good around the corners that it didn't matter that they were slow on the straight. Do you check Xbox messages? Yes. I mean, I've gone through and answered quite a lot of them recently because I've got a new phone. On my old phone, the Xbox app just kept crashing. It's a lot easier for me to answer messages on my phone. So now that I've got a new phone, it does work, and I do try to answer as many as I can. I don't always answer them straight away though, admittedly. So it's going to be a rather easy victory here. Okay, here we go. Can we flip the car? We haven't got very much room to play with. Ah, no. Mobile one board in the way. How do you join? Ah, okay, let me just... So you kind of go to Friends tab. Yeah, go to that tab. People. Oh no, wait. Yeah, how do you do it now? Find someone there, and then enter my name, which is on the screen. Shit is on the screen. Yeah, oh, it's on the screen. F4H Super GT, and then look at that. The same track comes up again. Why? That should never happen. That should never happen. Mobley one board. Yeah. Sponsored. Okay, well that was a rather boring race, unfortunately. Do you still kart? I do, yeah. I'm racing this Sunday actually at a track called Bayford Meadows. Oh, 2 levels. And I don't know if you know about my second channel. Let me try and get a link for you to my second channel, because I do post occasionally. For those of you who wonder where the karting videos went, they are on my second channel. Let me just get you a link. Where is it? So I've just posted it in the chat. So that's where I'll post my karting videos. I haven't posted for a while, to be fair, but okay, what have we got? VIR. Okay, this will be good. I think I'll stick with this BMW. Although this is actually a bit of a power circuit, I think. So you've got 3 fairly long straights. But we'll see if we can just do it in this car. Has anyone got a Super GT tune? Let's have a look. Most people got JSR Lee Campbell. Everyone knows JSR Lee Campbell. Or Race Boy. Those are the 2 big ones. Is it your own go-kart? No. So it's like a fleet of very equal karts. They're quick. They're like TKM 115cc. It's not our own kart. We turn up and we drive them, but they are well maintained. They're all very equal. Choose a harder car to drive. Well, just about too late, but we'll go for this one more race and then we'll have a look. I mean, I've got another BMW, the M3. Also got a Mercedes, could use, and what's the other one? A Chevrolet. But yeah, VII, it's actually really good to see this. I really like that this is like in the base game now, because obviously before it was part of the Porsche expansion and then no one ever used it because you had to have the Porsche expansion, you had to race it in the Porsche lobby, and it's just, you just never saw it, this track. But it's a really good track actually. I used to hate it when I first played. I thought, oh no, this isn't a good track, but actually now I really do like it. I think it's a very good track. I'm on pole position, okay. Okay, I'm gonna hold the inside. See you later. Okay, what I might do is pit at the end of the first lap and just... Oh god. That always catches me out. That corner's been reprofiled since Forza 6 and it always gets me. A couple more BMWs here. Actually, I won't. Oh god. I won't bother pitting now. Okay. Well, at least that'll make it more interesting. Let's go. Let's have a good race, shall we? Ford's going off. He's going off. It's a very easy corner to go wide on. Okay, this is what we want. The race has settled down. We're all very close. That's more like it. Right, don't brake too early, mate. You can brake very late going into this corner. Side by side door banging. Around he's outside. What a move. Get wrecked. Okay, the Ford's coming back at me. Doesn't look like he's got the straight line speed though. I'm not sure exactly where to brake going into here, I must say. Definitely braked too early there, and I kind of closed the door on him. Went for the move. No, not going to happen there. Oh, they've gone so wide. It's all kicked off. Oh, first an Aston Martin, it's a Jaguar. Up into second. I just didn't know where that Jag was going. I thought he was going to come completely across, so I just backed out. Oh mate, he's got on the brakes. This has got very messy. This guy's in the lead, but he's like driving really badly. I've sent it. Oh, he's pushed me. Oh, it's a messy race. It's a messy race. Oh mate, that Jag has got some speed, look at it. And he takes the lead again. That would explain why he was driving really badly. Yeah, he's got no handling. Okay. This is a good race though, it's a good race. It's not particularly clean at the moment, but I'm enjoying it. See if this F4 GT can keep up with me this lap. I need to brake a little bit later. Okay, that's perfect. Oops, still on me. It's not gonna be an easy race. He's right on me. Oh no, just dipped 2 wheels onto the grass. Okay, it's not good, not good. Who's the tune by? It's by me actually. I did it at the start of this video. So I started the stream. Okay, got some work to do now. Oh. Okay, so next up we've got the Corvette. This is the old Corvette. The race is beginning to spread out a little bit. See if we can get past this guy on this lap. Don't know how good he is in a straight line. About to find out. Put him under some pressure, maybe he'll make a mistake. This is a very easy section to get wrong. This bit here is okay, but it's this left-hander here, very easy to go wide. He's taken that very well though. Okay, not bad so far. The guy in the F4 GT in the lead is he's not slow. So I'm gonna have to be on it if I want to catch up. I think I could brake a little bit later there actually. Oh, he's just driven straight on. Oh no, he's like, I don't know what the hell happened there. I think he's from Brazil. It explains it. And that is really off-putting. F4 GT was a little bit wide there. Don't know if he lost. I think he lost a little bit of time. I think I'm a bit closer to him, but still have the Corvette in front as a shield. Oh yeah, he was very wide there. It doesn't look like we're gaining on him that much. Oh, he's very wide. And I've got that all wrong. Okay, right. He's made a hash of those corners there. So it's a very close race at the front now. That Corvette is very quick in the line, actually. Very quick. I'm getting to that slipstream. I could go for a move. No, it's a little bit far. It's a little bit far. Yeah, Banks in the lead. He's making a couple of mistakes now. Okay, I'm through into second. Need to capitalise as quick as I can. Don't let Banks get away. He's got a bit of a gap already. F4 GT looks very planted. He's under control. Hopefully, I've got enough of a gap here, and this guy won't come back past. It is a very long straight. Okay, I'll be okay. Okay, that was a very good lap from Banks. It's very hard to keep up with him, actually. I haven't been on this hopper too much, but I haven't gone into my M3 for a while. But if I had to pick one tune for this class, one car, I would go for the M3. Or maybe this car. I think this might be my new favourite. It's a poor section. Yeah, Banks has got that thing planted. Kind of followed him off there. Now that is a very fast line to go in really late on the brakes and go deep and then cut back, but risky because you can go very wide. And as soon as you're on the grass, you're just sliding. He's swerving all over the place now. Okay, definitely caught up there. Okay, he's going in for his pit stop. Oh no! Jesus, he's trying to trick us there. Let's stay out then. Okay, the battle's on now. Mustn't forget about the Corvette, he's still close. Any mistakes and he's going to pick up the pieces. mistakes like that, yeah. See, just trying to go a little bit too quick into there. Is this the public lobby? It certainly is, yes. Just the modern GT endurance hopper. So it's open for anyone to join if there's space. So that mistake has cost me, definitely. Is he going to go into the pits or is he going to trick me? It's been a very good race so far. It's good when you have a couple of cars this evenly matched. So definitely caught up on the brakes. The brakes on this car are very good. Oh, he's pushing that to the limit. Almost went into that tyre wall. Oh, he's wide. It's going to be a chance. Oh no. It's close. Oh yes. Just about around the outside. I had to squeeze him on the outside, on the inside, on the second apex. It's a job well done though. Oh god. Oh mate, stupid error. Right, I know I can outbrake him, but I'm on the outside. Yeah, he's through. Stupid mistake. Force him into a mistake. No. Just not going to make it. And we've got a back marker up ahead. This could make things very interesting, especially going into this very fast section. Chevrolet's still there, not quite keeping up with us, but it's not far off. Oh, not the place. Oh, he slid out the way. Oh, this is a great race. Yeah, it doesn't quite have the straight line speed, although having said that, this guy's F4 GT isn't too quick either. Small tap in the back. Well, I'm going to go into the pits this lap. Oh, he's just done it as well. He just dived in. What upgrades do you want? Well, I've already bought some RAM, courtesy of all the donations so far. But also a new processor would be nice, and possibly a motherboard upgrade. Oh, he's sliding. I'm going to go for the cutback. It's on. I'm going to slide in front. That's it. Oh man. What a race. He's right on me. Look at that. We can't lose too much time because the guy in the Chevrolet is still in with the shout. Oh mate, that's very wide. That's very wide. He's going to be on my left hand side. I'm going to run him out. Okay, I should have the straight line speed here. He shouldn't get past. It's just a matter of can we get out ahead of that Chevrolet that went into the pits. Well, it will go into the pits at the end of this lap. One lap remaining. Oh my god, it's nip and tuck. Oh. That F4 GT is planted. And it's very hard to shake him off. I can't really shake him off, to be honest. There's the Chevrolet. We're both going to get ahead of him. Oh no. Oh, the Chevrolet's gone off. Oh mate, I tried too hard to brake late there. Oh, that's a corner cut. I still have a chance if I can just keep it close onto the back straight. Ah, no. Big error, big error. He's swerving all over the place. He's showboating right now. He's going to win. That was a really good race though. Stupid mistake at the end. What's he doing? Oh, he's roll! Oh, didn't roll. It's alright, I've got something healthier as well. What would be your best tip for a new driver in the GT endurance races? Oh, I think pick the right car. So get comfortable with your car on the track that you're on, and just aim for consistency. You don't need to go crazy and try to overtake everyone. Just try to have a consistent race with less mistakes. Just really think about where you're braking, when you're overtaking people. Just try to minimise the amount of mistakes and crashes and stuff. Because sometimes in a endurance race, let's say for example you're right next to someone and then they go into the pits, so you're on your own for a few laps. You're still racing that person. They're behind you somewhere because they went into the pits. So you still need to be quick. So you're not always directly racing against someone. So all the time you lose is very important. Random, I guess. 15 votes already. How do you recommend making money without a VIP? It's quite hard in this game to actually make money. I don't really have a way. I think Rivals is quite good. I think the quickest way is just to level up a lot. I've just been doing that by playing online, to be honest, but I don't really know what the best way is. Do you play Racing Rivals? I haven't heard of it, to be honest. Okay, we'll go for a different car. I'll go for the Chevrolet. So that BMW I just used is very good. Very, very good. Is the auction house back? Not yet. Yeah, there's quite a few features in the game which aren't, or which are locked at the moment. So leagues, auction house, they're not there right now. I have to wait for those. But that was a really good race just now with, is he still here? No, he's not. Ready Originals just joined. GTR Widows, Wolfiekins. Tax for Snacks, recognise the name. Who else do I recognise? Sorry if I just skipped past your name. Hanson Huber. I was the Brazilian driving the Chevy. Nice race. Yeah, it was very good actually. Very, very good. Yeah, he kind of dropped off a little bit at the end there, but I'm sure that you would have picked up the pieces if there was any big crash between me and the other guy. One of the best tracks to farm is actually Maple Valley. Okay. Right. Next race then. It's going to be Suzuka. Just wait for it to load. I think the auction house will come out when the Xbox One X comes out. Same with Forza Horizon. Yeah. Around about that time. It's only, what, 2 weeks away now? Although I've got one already. Haha. You need to focus more. Yeah, I do actually. Oh, I'm right in the middle. Right, this is going to be absolute carnage. 130R might be okay, but the next, someone's pitting already. That's actually quite a good strategy, actually. To be fair, I've been pushed. Oh my god! Chill out, guys. Right, this is not going to end well. Not going to end well. I've gone into reverse gear. People everywhere. Okay, 14th. Okay, no chicane here. I do like these longer races because, so even if you are involved in some crashes on lap 1, you can there's time to do something about it at least. The pit lane here is really scary. You come out there straight onto the racing line at 150 miles an hour. It's pretty scary actually. I should have bowed earlier. I completely killed him. Sorry. Oh my god. Now that is the disadvantage of racing with no braking line. I was going from my... Oh! Okay. I was going with my Suzuka full course braking point. Somehow I've gained out of all of that. This race has descended its anarchy. Totally sorry to the Brazilian there that I killed at turn 2. Completely my fault. But yeah, I was saying this is the difficulty of trying to remember so many braking points with so many different configurations. Okay, it's a long race. We can still catch something up here. Delete yourself! Yeah, this tune doesn't have enough straight line speed actually. Okay, that's a lot better. Oh, he's way too wide. Okay, some clear air now. Try and reel these guys in. Get some nice consistent laps. Brake on the end of the shadow. Let the car roll in. Quite a big gap behind now. I might go back to my M3 GT2 after this because that is the beast car. That's the one I want. Ah, a little bit wide. So they're still a little bit too late. I think 4th place is still possible here. Looking at the map, top 3 are quite a long way ahead, but 4th place is just going around the hairpin now, so I think there's a good chance of that. So aim for this race would be 4th. Anything better than that is a bonus. But unlikely, an unlikely bonus, it must be said. I'm not playing on the new Xbox just yet. This is still on the Xbox One S. I haven't actually played it. I haven't actually unboxed it yet. The new one. I haven't even opened it. I think I'll do that later. Not on the video. I can't do that. Or not on the stream. So here's that big group. We're slowly getting there. This is the thing I like about these longer races. I mean, if you're in the lead, yeah, it's boring. But when there's someone to catch up with, you can try to just knuckle down and put in the consistent laps. This is what I like. You can see there's that group ahead, a couple of cars. So I'm in 10th, and I'm saying that 4th place is possible. I think I'm lapping about the same as the 1st place guy. I'm not gaining on him though, so there's no chance of that unless they kill each other. So what I might do is, as soon as I catch up with this group, I'll dive into the pits and take my pit stop. Don't waste any time trying to overtake them. Jump them in the pit strategy instead. So maybe one more lap and I'll be on the back of them. We could just try and overtake them, that'd be more fun, I guess. Be more interesting. can hear people raging at each other in the game chat. What the fuck are you doing, mate? Okay, anyone pitting? No. Yes, the guy ahead. Okay, so that opens up for me a little bit more actually. Oh my god. I'm changing gear like an idiot there because I can't hear. There's a sound glitch for a second. Actually, that guy behind in the Audi is actually catching up with me. Okay, there's another position. Ready original. Up into 7th. And that's on merit. Oh, first place is into the pits. I don't think you can actually see that because my webcam is actually blocking where it says where people are going into the pits, but first and second have just gone in. Now we might see first place come out here and it's a really nasty exit. There it is. And that is... the guy in front of me I think is the guy who was in second. He's just come out. He's in the Jaguar. Okay. So Wolfikin's there in 5th in the Viper. I'm looking at the map, it's actually a very close, well not really close, but I think pretty much the entire front of the race is within the next 5 seconds ahead of me. So it's actually very close. Now, I could save time. Wolfkin's just gone in, I'll stay out. Try and follow this guy, see if he's quick. He was in second. He's gone defensive, fair enough. Okay, just go. Don't block me, just go. You need to try and catch up. This is the problem. I don't want someone to go defensive on me because that's just going to slow us both down. He seems quick, so there's no need to block. We can just both go together. And I still have to pit anyway, so he is going to beat me. Okay, so 3rd place into the pits, and I'm going to go for it as well. That pit lane is ridiculous. The Jag is a good car. I don't use it, but I never win against it. Yeah, from what I can tell, it is actually a very fun car. So a couple of... oh. Bit of conversation about Need for Speed Payback, and you know what? I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I think I'm going to get it actually. Oh, just tapped him. I'm going to give him the position. Got a Maserati on me as well now. So there's actually a very big group behind. Very big group. 5 or 6 cars. I think I've kind of jumped those guys in the pit stops. Try and undercut him. Can I go for a move into Spoon? It's gonna happen. There we go. Nice. Up into 8th now. A couple of guys. Oh no. Do I have to block? No, I don't have to. A couple of guys still have to pit, so. Oh, he took that really well. He's going to undercut me. He's going to undercut me. Oh, it's good racing. I've got just got the traction. Get back ahead. That's inviting the group behind to catch up though. There's a big group as well. If I make one big mistake here, I'm going down about 8 positions. So, oh, okay, Wolfkin's a bit sideways. That's given me a bit of breathing room. That group is getting very big, worryingly big. And I don't really want to be getting backed up into it. Okay, someone's just gone into the pits, so that's going to be another position I gain. I'm just pulling away from that group now. Oh no, I'm not going to gain a position. Well, I might. Shall I go for a lunge? Oh, it was a scary position to be in. Whether or not to go for that lunge or not, but just went for it. It gave me room. And now that group behind gets even bigger. Oh my god. So it's just going to be a very tense run to the finish. We're only 2/3 done after this lap. Look at that. I counted about 7 cars in that group. I'm not sure if I'll be able to catch up to the group ahead. They're just going around Spoon now. I am getting away. That group, it's just going to slow itself down. If they keep fighting too much, they're only going to slow each other down. But thankfully, there's 3 guys ahead, and they're quite close to each other. So if they start fighting, then I could catch up. There is a chance. We've still got a couple of laps left. Don't know how many people have still got a pit, so I could still gain a few from pit stops. So 7th at the moment. It wasn't the best of starts. We had a couple of incidents. I wiped someone out completely. Had to wait for him. So plenty of mistakes, but 7th place is okay at the moment. Super GT, do you have Lego? I don't have any actual Lego in my flat, no. Although when I was a kid I had lots of it. Oh, a little bit too deep into that. That group's going through the hairpin now, so 3 of them go through the hairpin. And there's me coming into the hairpin now, so I'm not too far behind. But I think it will require some sort of incident between them for me to catch up. I'll have to see if that happens. Oh, one of them has gone off actually. One of them's gone off. So something's gone on. He's just rejoined. But that group is slowing each other down ahead of me. I'm just about to see him go around the corner now. So, there is a chance. There is a chance. Just going into that corner now. So I'm very close. Not close enough, I don't think. So he lost a bit of time, but not enough for me anyway. At least I'm away from that group behind. It's never good to have a big group right behind you because you make one mistake and you're going to lose a lot of positions. At least now I have some security. It's all forwards from here or staying the same. Okay, 4th into the pits. So that's one position I'm going to gain. At least. There's 2 more laps remaining after this. It's good to see that there is a big group behind. Oh, second place has just gone in. It's good to see a big group because that's kind of the idea of the homologation. The fact that lots of different cars can all be very close. So the fact that there's so many people so close to each other, it shows that homologation is working. Oh, second place is already out of the pits. That was quick. It's just ahead. Ah. I don't think I'm quite close enough. You can see them just going into the corner now. I've got to say, this configuration though, actually, it's a very good configuration. Sometimes, like, the S's at Suzuka are obviously really good corners, famous corners, but in a way they're kind of dull in the sense that you can't really overtake around them, you can't really do too much. They're a great challenge, but on this track you can almost do something on every corner in terms of overtaking. Okay, there's 2 guys just ahead, about 2 seconds ahead. Now if they start fighting there's a chance. I'll have to wait and see what they do. Just 1 more lap remaining. There they are. He's got a back marker ahead of him. The back marker could come into play and help me. Hi Super GT, hello. Lumos Phoenix. Just join me at the end of this entertaining Suzuka race. I just need a couple more laps. Come on, back marker. Do something silly. Running out of corners. I think this must be a new record though. 22 people still left in the race at the end. I don't think I've ever seen it above 20 at the end. That back marker, oh my god, the guy just in front must be fairly frustrated right now. He's getting blocked in by a back marker. But he's got it. Oh, if only there was one more lap. Well, Super GT finished 6th though. It's definitely a real Super GT video. There we go. Illuminati confirmed. Sent me a message. Okay, let's have a look. Can I please join? You probably can't see that. You can, but it's not up to me because it's an open lobby. It's a private, public lobby. See the lap times then. The Lamborghini Super, the Huracan, 116.1. So I was quite a way off that. I got 117 in my best lap. That's true, about 700 cars. Yeah, a lot of them are just crap cars. Well, not crap cars, just like when you got like the Polaris RZR lawnmower thing, it's like okay. Yeah, Wolfkins, it looked like you're struggling in that Viper. Yeah, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Vinicius? I'll tell you what I did. I have a braking point for that chicane, but for the normal full circuit, and I went for that braking point, and obviously that right-hander's a bit earlier, so I was going to bail, but then I just bailed too late. Stupid error. But yeah, obviously really sorry about that. Yeah, not really feeling an open lobby because it just crashes. The game just crashes every time I do it. So we're going to go back to this beast. Here it is. Oh, it just looks perfect. It just looks perfect. Army Sprouse, yeah, thanks for the message, mate. There are some spaces in here, so people should be able to join. Do you think that FM's physics realistic? I didn't buy the game yet, so I want simulation game. What game do you prefer? I think the physics are good. I wouldn't say they're total simulation. I mean, if you want a total simulation, you buy a Assetto Corsa on the PC or iRacing. But having said that, I like the physics in this game. They're good. Just not, I wouldn't say they're totally realistic. Forza kind of has to dumb it down a tiny bit to make it better for noobs. Or just, you know, if you think about it, like Forza, it gets bundled with the Xbox, and then lots of people are going to get this game. People who don't really have much interest in racing, but just feel like playing it. So they need to tone it down. They don't want to make it totally realistic. Is the BMW better than the R8? I'm not sure, because that R8, I've seen it used quite a lot and it seems quick. The cars that I think are the quickest in this class are the Huracan, the Audi, and the two BMWs. That's from what I can tell so far. And maybe the Jag as well. I think maybe the two Lamborghinis are the fastest, the Huracan and the Gallardo, but I don't know. How far away am I from Liverpool? I'm like near London, so quite far. It's probably about 5 hours. Oh wow, first corner, no crashes. Okay, we're going right here, guys. Oh, I just tapped him. He's through though, it's alright. Okay, it's the short version. Oh, he's all over the place in that Jag. He's slowing us right down. Okay, at least I'm not facing the wrong way. Backwards, dead. That's a bonus. Oh, feel the car bottom out on that. R.I.P. bottom end of this car. Okay, this car turns so well. I need to actually turn in a bit later. That's 5th place. Lap 2, 15. Oh, Porsche's all over the place. And Jag's trying to... Oh, Jag's contact. Maybe I can get a run here. Ah, come on. Get that run. No, don't go for it. Oh. Oh, I can't go across. 3 abreast. Okay, I did really well to keep 4th place there, I think. It's about as good as I could have done. Oh, this guy's slow. Just open up the space, I'm gone for it. Oh mate, what a move. Great move. Okay, we've got a big gap to 2nd now, so lots of good laps. Yeah, they've opened up a 700 feet advantage, 1st and 2nd. See if we can reel that in. Oh, there's a big route back there. Happy to not be part of that. This car just feels, oh, it's amazing. I love it. I mean, lots of people question why I use this for the Nürburgring 50 laps, but I just think it's one of the best. Ah, oh, I keep turning in too early for that. I just think it's one of the best handling cars. Just drives so well. Solid all round on everything. Has no real weakness, to be honest. I'm gaining on 1st and 2nd. I can see that they're nose to tail, so they're going to be slowing each other down a bit. But got plenty of time to try and catch up. See a back marker just ahead of them. That he might slow them down a little bit. We'll see. You see the yellow car just ahead of them. Yeah, he's messed them up. Oh, he's blocking it. He's right in the middle of the track. He's causing absolute carnage. Oh, I've gone a little bit wide. Okay, that back marker just needs a punting, I think. punt him off. That's it. Show him wide. Get him off. And then he quits. It's like, oh, thank you for just ruining the race. Look how much time that guy in third has lost to the leader. And he was in the lead at the start of the last lap, but now he's that far behind. Just because of that guy. And then he just leaves. Yeah, cheers, mate. That's why I punt back markers quite a lot. Because they're stupid. Oh, no. Okay, Martin's in the Huracan. No, don't go defensive. Let's just take the racing line. Let's catch up together. I don't know if I should pit because there's a real big danger that I pit and I put myself out in a group somewhere. At least here I'm with someone quick. It wasn't a good lap. Gonna go defensive. Oh, he's going to let me go. Okay, let's. It feels as though he can't quite be the one to reel him in. So, okay, I'll try and do it. So this, oh, he's come up to some back markers. Is he going to go into the pits? No. Risk. This could be the turning point. So the leader is coming up to 3 back markers, and if they slow him down, I could really make the most of that. Well, one of them's just gone flying off. Oh, he's going backwards. Okay, come up to 2 more. They're not immediately right in front of him, so he's got some time to spare. I've done it again. Okay, didn't lose too much. That put me off. Guy going backwards. Oh, he's gone into the pits. That's a very sensible decision, I think, from the leader. GTR widowed. I think I'll do the same at the end of the next lap. I don't want to lose time behind these back markers. Turned in too early again. Car kind of just rode that curve like a boss. Didn't affect the car at all. Now this is where turn 10, I think they need to sort their lap count out a little bit, because this is just going to be a 15-minute race. And some of the races are like 27 minutes, and you've got this one which is 15, so a bit of variation. I suppose it's nice to have variation, but 15 minutes isn't really an endurance. Okay, into the bits. Okay, whose Super GT is bitch? Like I said, I've been a lifelong Forza fan, but with all the hype, I tried PC2, and I'm trying to let people know the difference is night and day. Okay. I don't know what's going on in there. too many arguments on the bloody internet. Always. It's always these arguments about, oh, this game's better, this game. Which one's better than, is this game better than this one? I like this game, play this one. It's like, who cares? Doesn't matter which one is better than the other. It really doesn't. Just play them. If you don't like it, then don't play it. If you do like it, then play it. Simple as that. I like both GT Sport and Forza and Project Cars 2. I like all three. I'm not going to bitch about any of them. Well, I bitch about Forza a lot. But that's out of love, really. Someone asked me this tune for this car. It's my own tune. So I did all the tuning for this car that I'm using right now, and it is available on the Get Tunes page if you want to get it. Since I am catching Widowed in the lead, but I don't think I'm going to have enough laps to really properly catch him. Absolutely love this car. It's just so easy to drive. The back markers now, though, they could play a part in the race. They will typically always play some sort of part. The leader is now trying to get past one of them. Well, I'm calling GTR Widow the leader. He isn't actually leading right now, but once everyone's pitted he will be leading. We've got Battenbucker right on his tail. Worrying times for him. Okay, we're going to go into the final lap now. You can see Widowed is just ahead there, but it's just about too big a gap, and I won't be able to catch that up. I think he's driving the Lamborghini. Can't quite tell. He's the Gallardo. Not a bad race. Died out a little bit in the second half, but came through to second. Can't complain too much about that. First place just around there. Well done to Widowed for winning. Why don't you play Assetto Corsa? I don't know, I just like the accessibility of a console game. I just like to turn the Xbox on and I can just go into an online race. It's just very easy. I like that. Sebring? Yeah, go Sebring. Did I get the fastest lap? Fastest clean lap? Super GT, do you mind if I mention my Twitch? Go for it, mate. Who is your favourite motorsport driver? Now, this is going to be controversial. I'm going to say Lewis Hamilton. So I'm a fan of Formula 1 and I'm a fan of the British drivers. Now, obviously Hamilton, yeah, he's a controversial person, but I think as a racing driver, he's absolutely amazing. Yeah, one thing I would say is, yes, Chris guy's just been banned. But if you don't want someone to, if someone's annoying you in a chat, the best thing you can do is just give them zero attention. The thing that people want is attention, and by responding to them, even if you're telling them that they're wrong, which they may well be, that helps them. So just say nothing, just ignore them. It's the best thing to do. Qualifying's tomorrow, yeah. Mexico Grand Prix. So Hamilton could be a 4-time champion on Sunday. Wolfikins, you did a good job there. Well done, mate. Don't have patience for an endurance race. I don't know how you do it. I don't know. I think it's just, I like it. It's good having the time to catch up with someone. I mean, if you're in the lead, it's boring. If you're miles in the lead. But if there's someone in front of you can catch, you just gotta concentrate, put the laps in. I like that. I can't invite you because the lobby's full, unfortunately. What do you think of Max's penalty? Yeah, it's a hard one. It's like he did go off the track, and like his wheels were on the grass, and he did overtake by going off the track. I think it was the right call. Obviously, people were going wide and stuff all weekend, and no one was punished. But it was a different situation. He did go on the inside, cut the inside of the corner, and went past someone. But at the same time, if you watch it, Raikkonen kind of goes across a little bit, and it's almost like he goes across to try and avoid Raikkonen, not to really to overtake him. But do you follow the V8s in Australia? Occasionally I watch bits of it. I mean, I watched like Scott McLaughlin's Bathurst pole lap, which was absolutely crazy. But I don't really follow it too much, I must be honest. I'm not sure who GTR widowed is. It's not GTR M Rossi. He's changed him to AMS McQueen, actually. Oh mate, I'm getting so many frame rate drops. Can't concentrate. Oh, almost got wiped out there. Could have braked it a tiny bit later, I think. Oh, car is just so handled. So, handled. Handling is on point. No drama in this car. No drama. Just driving away. See you later. I'm going to give myself a challenge. Perhaps pit at the end of this lap. Or do one more lap and then we'll pit. Oh my god. Does not ride that curve very well. Okay, that's what I like to see. Not much field spread on lap 1. Everyone's quite close still. That's good. When you have big field spreads, normally it's because of lots of crashes, and so small field spread like that, you see everyone's very close. That's a sign of a good race or good drivers in the lobby. Turned in a little bit too early there. Yeah, right on me. Oh, one's wide. Trying to stretch them now. Break a tiny bit later. Oh, where's the 300 ball? They're still there. Okay. That's obviously too late. It's not gonna. Oh, mate. Oh, I'm just inviting so much pressure onto myself. Okay, I brake way too late. I'm backing up the pack now. Right, we need to just concentrate now. That's a very close race. That's good. It's good. Good stuff. I like that. Get more frame rate drops again. Just going to try to avoid the curbs. This car does not like the curbs. That's perhaps a weakness of it, actually. Oh, already original. His game crashed. I'm surprised my game hasn't crashed yet, to be honest. Okay, that was a good final corner. You can see I'm just breaking away from the pack. Need to have a good first sector here. Oh, that is perfect. Okay. Play it safe here. Oh no, there's an incident. GTR Widow's out. That pack behind is stretched out. Brake on the 300. Yeah. Maybe just after the 300 would be perfect, but now that'll do. So you can see here I'm just constantly analysing my braking, and that was good, but I could brake a tiny bit later. Big gap now. I'm going to go into the pits then at the end of this lap. Get into the pits. Your tune is beastly. Oh, thanks, mate. I'm pretty proud of it, to be honest. Got one for the Chevy. I'll bring one out for the Mercedes as well. If we do a rain race, I'll use my Mercedes because it's pretty good in the rain. But yeah, this BMW is just... it's on point. Right. Okay, let's see where... quite a lot of people follow me into the pits there, actually. Okay, we're coming out in 8th place. The race is fairly spread now, looking at the map. Oh man, you see there, as I hit that curb, it just throws the car out wide. You've got to be so careful with the curbs. Oh, we're looking at about 300 board. It's not even there, the board. Yeah, just brake on the 300. If I tried to brake any later, just go wide. RBM Blackbird in the lead. From Brazil, actually raced him in Le Mans. He was in the finals. Forza Race Championship Season 3. He was one of the final 66. And he's in the lead of the race, and then to 8th. So we've got another BMW just ahead of us. I don't think he's pitted. Is he Hungarian or is he a Dutchman? I think it's a Hungarian flag. Third place into the pits. It's a Hungarian flag, I think. Is he going in the pits? No. Tucking to his slipstream. Oh, diving up the inside there. Grazing the wall on the way through. Okay, lap 5. I'm in 6th place. Wasn't well taken that time. Pretty much perfect through the hairpin. Oh, it just handles so well through that corner. That's normally a good corner to test the car's handling on. Oh, you see there, curve threw me out. Most cars just really want to drive wide in that corner, but this car just flat out goes through there. Doesn't want to drive wide at all. Car just deals with it. Okay, that's like 5 nearly done. RBM Blackbird out in the lead still. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. I'm from England. nearly half a second up on my previous best. Haven't been driving totally amazingly in this race so far. At least the curve on the inside of the hairpin's fixed now, because when Forza 6 you touch it, you're just gonna fly around violently. Now you can actually use it. Do I actually race in real life? I do, yeah, I've been doing kart racing since I was 10 years old, so quite a long time now. I've never done any car racing. I've driven cars, like on a track, but never raced it properly in a real series. But I've done a lot of car racing, so well, since I was 10, so quite a long time now. England is a planet, not a city. Sorry, yes. England is my country. England is my city. Sorry, I got it wrong. Okay, that's 2/3 of the race done. 3 more laps. I think Blackburn in the lead has been lapping quite consistently. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how we compare to each other after his pit stop. So I have a couple of cars up ahead, and that could play into the hands of Blackburn. Because if I lose time here, and he's out in the lead on his own, he's not going to lose any time. So we'll have to see what happens there. And if anything, I think Blackburn is actually lapping quicker than me. Be interesting to see what car he's using. Possibly one of the Lamborghinis, I don't know though. He's in a Jag. Okay, he's in a Jag. Yeah, I thought I did see a Jag in there somewhere. I think that Jag is one I need to check out actually, because I've seen it being used successfully quite a lot. So definitely one to look at is that Jag. Oh, it's a group of 3 ahead of us. Ooh. Now, there's only 2 more chances to pit. Right now or at the end of the next lap, so hopefully I won't have to stay behind them too long. And one of them goes into the pit now. Trying to avoid those tyres. Okay, so in 1 lap's time we're going to find out who's been having the best race so far, me or Blackbird, or someone else possibly. Oh! 2 guys ahead make contact. Oh, he's gone sliding across into the wall. Tax for snacks. What's your rejoin, bro? I'm not sure what happened there. I think they just sideswiped each other. Okay, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this has panned out, because I was in the lead when I pitted by a few hundred feet, but I don't know if I've kept that. I think it'll be close. This is a good thing about these races with quick stop. You can go for a different strategy and you just don't know how it's going to play out at the end. Okay, there's RB and Blackburn into the pits. Let's see. Let's see. And Wolfkin's in as well. I'm not sure I'm going to do this, you know. I'm not sure I've done enough. He's moving now. He's going to be very close. It's going to be very close. I think he's done it. Blackbird's done it. He's in the lead. There he is. Yeah, I thought he was quicker than me. He's done a great job. You can see I've lost a bit of time. A couple of seconds. Blackbird's done a very good job there. So I didn't really have any slow ups. I guess I just wasn't driving quick enough overall. Bit over ambitious on the exit. There we go, yeah, Blackbird with a solid performance. And he's, I'm not sure where he was at the start, but I think he was second or third. He's done very well there. Very consistent, very good. Is that BMW full aero? This one isn't, no. I don't think, no, it's not. I'm pretty sure it isn't. I don't normally put full aero when I tune. Yeah, well played. Blackbird for the win. Good stuff. Usual tune against you in the next one, Super GT, yeah. Okay. Give it a go, mate. Or random race, I think. So he did a 202.6, I was a 203.8. Yeah, so my lap was a bit off there, actually. The BMW, maybe straight line speed, I think. Straight line speed.
Super GT.
Evil Black Cat with $5. You get a free all-access pass to the 2018 24 Hours Le Mans, but you have to attend in a full-on drag outfit. Would you do it? Oof. Would I do that? Honest answer, I don't think I would. I don't think I would. Slim, thank you for watching, my friend. Good to have you watching. Oh. Gonna have a quick snort of cocaine here. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure I would do that, to be honest. Having to walk around in front of loads of people, like hundreds of thousands of people, dressed as a woman for a weekend. At least use the Mercedes, that's a good shout. Where are we going? Maple Valley in the rain. I did say that if it was a rain race I'd use it, so let's go. I'm going to go for the Mercedes. And I've got quite a nice paint on it. Oh no, wait, where's the cool paint? There it is. Yeah. Yellow. 12 laps, Maple Valley. I'm glad Maple Valley's come back, but I don't like that it's very really wide. It's too wide. Mehmet, thank you for watching, my friend. Hopefully I can see you in the next one. Thank you. Well, thank you for everyone for watching. Got quite a lot of viewers today. 600 at some points. Will we see NFS payback on the channel? That's a good question. I think I'm going to get it, you know. I think I'm going to get it. I know I don't normally play these arcade games, but I have liked Need for Speed in the past, so I think I'll get it. SteveAlvarez Brown, my main tuner. I'm still working on tunes, you know. I'm not the best, but I'm happy with that BMW tune, I must say. If it freezes again, I'll snap my disc. I think that's the best solution, to be honest. Snap your disc. How did you make it through the 9-hour 50-lap race? Well, the promise of pizza. Quite early on, someone said, I'll donate the money to you to get a pizza. They did, and then that spurred me on to finish, you know? You're going to get a pizza. I've had races with no car sound, have you? Yes, I have actually. It's very weird. So I'm going for the Mercedes. It's a wet Maple Valley, 12 laps. Should be interesting. That's a bit of a cut. Now this car doesn't quite have straight line speeds compared to some other cars, but it shouldn't matter too much on this rainy Maple Valley. I've got to say, I think the racing in this lobby has been fairly good. I think the main reason probably is because there's quite a lot of subscribers in here who know what they're bloody doing, and not just your general public idiot. So, good work, guys. It's been good. Turned it a little bit too early there. Yeah, so this corner at the bottom of the hill is so wide now. I mean, it's still scary. Especially when you do that. Okay, I might as well bail into the pits. I was going to say it's not a challenge, but obviously it is because I can't take it. What do you think about Real Racing 3 on phone by EA Sports? If I'm honest, I don't think anything of it because I've never played it. And I don't really play mobile games. Okay, so I'm dead last. So hopefully I can just do a couple of laps on my own. Where was I when I went in? About 10th? I think I was about 10th. So we're aiming for better than 10th. Let's go. Yeah, that was a silly error. I just went in way too hot at the bottom of the hill. I think my strongest memories of this track would have to be Forza 3. I used to race in R2 a lot. And then you'd have like, is it the Opel Astra race car? Opel Astra. There was a couple of really OP cars in R2. Oh, this Opel Astra was pretty good. I can't remember the other one. Possibly the Nissan Super GT car. But yeah, this track used to always come up. Am I using manual gears? Yes. Manual gears, traction control off, ABS off, stability management off. So most of the assists are off. Well, all of them are, pretty much. Braking line obviously is off, you can't see the braking line. I think this car that I made, so I did the tune last night. I'll bring a video on this car actually quite soon. It seems to handle nicely in the rain. Obviously in the rain you have a bit less grip. Car needs to slide a little bit more. Didn't quite work for me in the dry as well as I'd liked, but in the rain I thought it was a bit better. Oh mate, you don't need to brake that much through there. Oh, what? Is he trying to brake midway through the corner? Is he AI? That's scary. Nearly hit the wall again on the inside. No! Okay, you can't brake that late. Trying to push a bit too much. And this is what the tip I gave to someone earlier in this stream. Aim for consistency. Obviously I wasn't doing it there. Made a mistake and now I've lost 5 seconds. Oh, he's off. See you later. Goodbye. Okay, that might explain it. The rain's got stronger, so the puddles have got a bit bigger. There's less grip now, so that probably explains why I spun out. Okay, he's going to let me go this time. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, it's definitely wetter. Puddle across the whole track there. Oh my god, it is catching me out. Hopefully it's catching other people out because can't be the only one. Well, I might be. Oh, the BMW's off in the wall. Where's he going? Someone in the pits. Can I just get ahead of him? Can I get ahead of him? Got the power. Yes! Just about around the outside. See, this car just glides through the corners. Just slides through quite nicely actually. So many of these puddles that go directly across the track and you can't avoid them. You obviously have to be very careful going through them. Okay, that was a solid lap, I think. Well, one more corner left. Okay, yeah, that was a solid lap. More of those. So I'm up into 6th place now. And I think there's more to be gained still. So this guy, Trident M4 M4X. He's keeping me honest. He's not. I'm not dropping him. He's staying about 200-300 feet behind. Going deep, cut back. Late apex. Still there. Very solid, yeah. Started to thunderstorm now. Driving the Audi. Or he's in the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin is probably the best handling car in this division. It's just straight up the best handling. It doesn't have great top end, but the handling is very good. So I'm into 5th. Actually, the engine, I can barely hear my engine. The rain sound is so loud. Okay. Deep. Come back below apex though. Car glides really nicely through these corners. That's a good lap. Didn't quite get my split time there. What's it going to be? A second slower. Okay, we're lap 8. 12 minutes into the race. Sideways. This guy is still about 200 feet behind. He can't quite make an impression on me that he would like. Perhaps he just wants to stay that far behind, maybe, I don't know. Why is my split time like? Oh, it makes sense actually. Yeah. So obviously I would have set my fastest lap when it was slightly drier at the start of the race. I was going to say. slowly gaining on this group ahead. I don't know how many of them got a pit again though. Just see them round this corner. I've definitely been reeling them in over the last couple of laps. Trident guy behind me, he's been doing a really good job. I've been lapping very consistently and he's just been doing the same, just staying right on me. Okay, I'm definitely... Oh no, this is a back marker. Okay, this is just a back marker. I was going to say I'm definitely catching, but... He's gone way wide. I took that really badly, that first section. Aston's going to get very close. Aston was within 100 feet there. Oh, a bit too much sliding. Sensor's getting slightly wetter again. Okay, this race kind of died. Don't know where. I'm not really gaining now. Yeah, those sound effects are too loud. I can barely hear my car. Well, it's good to know there's a couple of very quick people in here who are very hard to catch up with. It's a shame we're not close enough to each other. Oh, Tax for Snacks quit. Must have been a disconnect because he was in the lead. I'm in third place somehow. So I think, given that I did that big crash, I went down to about 10th and then pitted, third place is not bad. So this is the final lap. So Wolfiekins is going to run out the winner of this one. I'd like to see what car he's using. Okay, guy ahead of me is just... Oh no! Oh my god. It's not even going to be a third place, it's going to be a fourth at best. Critical error! Noob error. And there you have it. Confirmation that Super GT is a noob. Oh man. Oh well. Oh my god, he's almost caught up with me. Oh man, that was an unfortunate ending. He's driving the Nissan. Ah, okay. It's 6 attempts quicker. I mean, I wasn't miles off, I guess. And that's going to be the last race. It's just gone midnight here. And that's past my bedtime. What tune do you use for that MB? I use my own tune actually. I'll upload it in a minute. Do you prefer Forza 7 over Project Cars 2? Or are they too different to compare? I mean, I prefer Forza 7. I'm not saying it's a better game, I'm just saying it's more my kind of game. Oh, it's crashed for me as well, look. What's the next track? I don't know, because I've backed out. Well, the game, the whole lobby's just crashed on me. We'll just wait for it to load up again. I'll upload that tune. So. But yeah, for those of you who didn't see it earlier, feel the power. I've got an Xbox One X right there, sitting right there. What was I going to do? Upload that tune. Share. Oh. Okay. Forza servers have just crashed. Okay. Max Rhodes, yeah, well played, mate. You were just putting in the constant laps, and I just couldn't shake you. And then that's what happens if you just stay close enough. You go past someone if they make a mistake, and I did. Do you have a 4K monitor? No, not yet. I ought to get one. I mean, with the Xbox One X, there's still an improvement, even on a normal monitor. But obviously, yeah, for the best deal, you want to get yourself a 4K. How's the 100% career mode? Okay, yeah, let's have a look. I've done bits. I haven't always shown it on the stream or whatever. Maybe the next stream could be a bit more. But you see here, I've gone into Masters. It's just a grind, really, isn't it? And I want to get the ticks on each one. So to get the tick, you have to win every race. So you have to smash your way to the front. Hi, would you recommend Forza 7 or Gran Turismo for a newbie? I'd say Forza 7 is more friendly for like a newbie. You want to see my monitor setup? Let's have a look. I'll show you. So that's the game. That's the one I'm playing on. That's the one I'm looking at the stream, and then there's another one. So it's free. Pretty cool, eh? Go back. Yeah, I'll do an unboxing video. So, well, I plan to anyway. And so something different next week. Yeah. So videos related to the Xbox One X, and a video about my Silverstone experience with Porsche and Xbox. So a couple of different ones coming next week. But yeah, that's the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to all the viewers. I mean, we had over 600 at one point, which is pretty good. Very good. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully you can join me for the next one. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but follow me on Discord or Twitter. That's normally the best place. And then I'm surprised you haven't finished it all yet. Well, yeah, but I've been playing GT Sport. I've been doing multiplayer. I don't always get time for the single player, so I've done a fair amount of it. It is just a total grind though. But yeah, cheers guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. There's some really good racing in there. I thought some good racing, especially the VIR one against FTR Banks. That was a good race. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.